We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up, giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Cameron Johnson. Siakam is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Johnson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Johnson, the pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And that one, good.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. From 13, and it's in there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Sampson. He had 15 points last outing. Thompson with the bucket.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Bucket is good.
Let me tell you, over the years, George has added a lot of strength. Allows him to absorb the contact in there.
Halliburton finds Kessler. The drive by Siakam. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And the first one at the line is good. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Here's Siakam. Paul George making his last shot. Now Grimes. 11 points last game. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
And he knocks down the first one. So there's no way around it, RJ. Last season was a disappointing one for Paul George.
Yes, it was marked by injuries and underperformance. His numbers took a big dip. The move from LA to Philly was not as easy for PG.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Now Thompson, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. And George kicks to Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball away.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Inside. Sampson, the pass to George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Halliburton. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Siakam outside. Hits the jumper in space. 5 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Sampson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Grimes. Still scoreless. Halliburton against Jackson. That's Suarez screen on Jackson. Shot from the top of the key. Halliburton, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The three from George. They get it back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from George.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Grimes passes to Halliburton. Suarez screen on Jackson. Halliburton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Johnson, the pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here is George. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. That shot misses. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And Grimes has it in the corner. Suarez screen on Thompson. Grimes passes to Kessler. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Steps back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Kessler throws it down. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Charles Massey, he's checked in for George. Bailey comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Jackson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. The professor's checked in for Walker Kessler. Wiggins comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quentin Grimes. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Sampson. The 8-footer. Yep, it counts. Sampson's got 10.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Now Wiggins. And here is Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And the first one drops. And Brown drops them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Sexton the pass to Bailey. Now Bassey. Pass to Barrett. Unloads. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
The kick out to Brown. Here's the professor. Barrett covering. Halliburton in the corner. Over Sexton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Massey, the pass to Sexton. Here's Sampson, defended by Mathurin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. For Philadelphia, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Williams, he's checked in for the Pacers.
At the line for one, Sampson.
And the free throw, no good. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now Williams, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Sexton up top. He's covered by Brown. Out to Barrett. From about 19 feet. Rebound by Williams.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Down low and stolen by Williams. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
They set the pick. Sampson, the pass to Bassey. Outside, Barrett. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Sampson's shot is off. Outside, Mathurin. Here's the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's the professor in at the center. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside, Sexton. To the paint. A steal. Grimes with it. Guarded now by Sexton.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Sampson. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GMs.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Paul George. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Klay Thompson comes in for Sexton. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Siakam outside. Mathurin for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Sampson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jackson in the corner. Outside, George. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton sets the pick for Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got 9.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Here's George. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Mathurin. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Pacers.
Yeah, really, the long ball hadn't been a big factor for him. Not a lot of attempts, not a lot of makes either. Nothing wrong, though, with probing inside on days when the shots aren't falling.
The first free throw is good.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Both shots good from the stripe. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Jackson against Batadze. Pass to Thompson. A 3-ball. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. And here's Halliburton. Latre. Rebounded by Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. A 3. Doesn't go for him. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Batadze. Batadze setting a screen for Siakam. Back to Batadze. Comes up empty down low. The 76ers leading by 4. Jackson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Thompson outside. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Friday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Pacers. Walker Kessler comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Johnson in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Siakam. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Jackson passes to Sampson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The 76ers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. There's a good screen. There's the 3. The Pacers getting another chance here. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Sampson. 19 points in the game. Swiped away. Halliburton looking around. It's Grimes on the wing. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Over George. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Thompson outside. Pass to Sampson. Outside, George. Jackson from long range. They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Some numbers for Johnson. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 18 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Castle's screen on Thompson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Trailblazers. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Jackson. Thompson's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They were looking for versatility and selflessness, and I don't know who fits that description better than Naz Reid. He's a guy who does everything and anything for his team. A very quality pickup for them.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Halliburton passes to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Siakam, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. Here's Kessler. It's blocked. Halliburton against Jackson. Pass to George. Back to Jackson. Halliburton with the steal. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The 76ers with some changes. Charles Massey, he's checked in for George. R.J. Barrett comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jackson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. The professor's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Pascal Siakam. Wiggins is checked in for Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quentin Grimes. Here's Bassett. No scoring in this one. Halliburton in the corner. On the wing, Williams. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Barrett with the ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
And the basket is good. 22 points for the franchise.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Halliburton outside. Here's the screen. Here's Halliburton. Outside Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's the professor. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. 8 points for the professor.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Sexton the pass to Sampson. Can't get it in. He's only missed 2 of his 11 attempts. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. So it's the Pacers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's the professor. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Bailey from outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
A big reason why Bailey went high in the draft. He's a guy who can score without dominating the ball.
Halliburton for three as he pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Sexton. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Sampson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Philadelphia, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Pacers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
George is out there with the franchise. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's five as we get into the second half.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Thompson following the score by Indiana. Pass to Sampson. Oh, Barrett. Here's Sampson. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam outside. A step-back shot here. He squares up and sinks it. Siakam's got 11 points.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
It's Grimes on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Jackson passes to Sampson. And the shot goes down. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Barrett. That one doesn't go. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Kessler finds Grimes. Now Halliburton. Back to Kessler. Jackson passes to George. Halliburton with the steal. Johnson with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Grimes. And here is Siakam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Here's Sampson. He has 30. Over Grimes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
The 76ers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Samson, shooting one.
Pacers trail by 14. Johnson outside. Siakam up top. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's deflected. Stolen by Kessler. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside Mathurin. Over George. And it's Mathurin missing.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Thompson dishes to Barrett. Takes a three. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And here is the shot sheet as we see how things are going for R.J. Barrett.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
Philadelphia with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Thompson for three. Thompson with the three.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Thompson for the triple. The 76ers another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Mathurin. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home. I'll tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
It's going to be on Siakam. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
The first one falls.
You can't say enough about the leadership that George brings to his team. He is a major force in the locker room.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Barrett. Bailey comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jackson. Indiana also making some changes. The professor's checked in for Walker Kessler. Wiggins comes in for Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quentin Grimes.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Sexton. Scoreless thus far. Into the lane. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to George. Here's Sampson. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Wiggins kicks to Siakam. Back to Wiggins. Massey with it. Now defended by Wiggins. All going up court. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Pacers trail by 15. Pass to Wiggins. Indiana moving the ball away. Here's the professor. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Now here is George, covered by Siakam. George looking around. Here's Sampson. It's rebounded by Indiana. The professor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Mathurin. They set the pick. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
Pass to Sampson. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Siakam, right side. The professor, rebound by the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now, here's Sexton. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time.
That is fantastic
defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's George. He's got 11. Here's Sampson. That ball, nice feed that time from George. And it's 37 points for the franchise.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers leading by 15. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
That's a 2 from Mathurin, and he connects with the jumper. Mathurin's got 7 now in this quarter. Sexton kicks to Sampson. It's stolen. Takes it inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Shot clock at 6. It's Sexton on top of the key. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Sexton, no good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 13. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Sexton against Siakam. Outside, George. 20 feet out. Pacers with the rebound. Now here's Wiggins. He has yet to score. Brown outside. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires away from outside. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Get on your feet. Get loud.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Indiana, we've got Quentin Grimes. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Mathurin. Kessler the screen. It's tipped. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Outside, Sexton. There's a screen. And it's sent back by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Klay Thompson.
Here's Sampson. Off the inbound, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Bessie. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
Wow, and that sort of gamesmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Johnson with a screen on Jackson. Bounce pass, Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Bassey defending. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Mathurin missing. The 76ers leading by 12. Brown. Grimes with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Halliburton kicks to Johnson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Assisted by
Halliburton's got his third assist on the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Back to Barrett. Inside. It's stolen by Mathurin. Ahead. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
R.J. Barrett.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Mathurin. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Mathurin. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Jackson. Looking to get back on track here. Barrett, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Mathurin passes to Grimes. Halliburton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Back to Grimes. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Halliburton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Barrett. Outside Jackson. Back to Barrett. Thompson outside. Play answers.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Halliburton finds Mathurin to the paint, having another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Pacers trail by 7 to the middle. There's the killer two-handed slam.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Outside Jackson. Back to Barrett. Thompson right side. Beyond the arc. Kessler with the rebound. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 15-5 run here to the inside. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pacers trail by 6. Outside Mathurin. Now Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Siakam is checked in for Benedict Mathurin.
Substitution. Number 43. Pascal Siakam.
The 76ers leading by 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Barrett against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Sampson, the pass to Jackson. Over Halliburton. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Grimes finds Johnson. Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Kessler throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Explosive, off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Back to Halliburton. No good on the 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Sixers, Charles Bassey. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bailey's checked in for Barrett. And he can't hit the second. Pacers trail by 9. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now, here is Halliburton. That one falls.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Halliburton against Jackson. Thompson outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Bassey. High post. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers ENT. Coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you.
Let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They are fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Johnson. Pass to Halliburton. Six on the shot clock. Now Siakam. Johnson can't get it to go. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 3, Jackson.
And that one misses. And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Trailing by 13. Here's Siakam.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Shooting for Indiana. Pascal Siakam.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Good on the second free throw. And here's George. Jackson outside. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton drives in. Puts it right back up and in.
Terrific concentration from Halliburton. His poise is what allows him to convert through the contact.
Thompson, a screen on Siakam. Here's Thompson for 3. Good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now, here's Siakam. Kessler, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
Nice timing on the pass from Siakam, hitting the roller in stride.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. Siakam! That shot no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
On the wing, George. Siakam with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Halliburton outside. Paul George with the steal.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the franchise.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Pacers making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Paul George. And he misses the J. Johnson outside. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
We can't wait.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, the franchise.